Hello and welcome to today's video. We will be looking at the amazing cars owned by the wealthy Sultan, the Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah. The Sultan of Brunei has so many cars in his private collection that if he had to drive a different car every day, it would take him about 19 years to process his entire collection. With more than 7,000 cars worth an estimated $5 billion, the Sultan of Brunei owns arguably the most enviable car collection in the world. However, this figure, 7,000, is disputed and various sources suggest the number of vehicles in collection is less than 2,400. Either way, the number is still very high. This collection was put together by the AA Sultan, alongside his younger brother, Prince Jeffrey, and the royal family of Brunei, a Southeast Asian country. The Sultan's collection includes Ferraris, Bentleys, Porsches, Rolls-Royces, Aston Martins, Bugattis and McLarens. Let's look at a number of them. Number 1. Ferraris. The world's most extensive car collection is not without Italian exotics. Here we are once again reminded of the Sultan's penchant for fully personalized cars. For him, having a rare Ferrari F50, only 349 were produced, wasn't enough, so he went one step further and ordered an F50 Bolide. It basically uses the chassis and V12 engine of the prancing horse Formula 1 car with a completely redesigned body. There is also the Testarossa F90 Speciale, which combines Testarossa interior with a custom body designed by Pininfarina. The legendary F40 and two 250 GTOs are also part of the collection. I'm glad the 250 GTO wasn't a custom build. After all, this is a car whose design was legally recognized as a work of art a few years ago. As for the F40, some are part of the collection and custom made by Pininfarina. 5 of them have been converted to right-hand drive, and are finished in colors including emerald green, white, and black, and with custom leather trim. This is notable because Ferrari only produced the F40 in red, Rosso Casa, with a red cloth interior. This collector also loves the Ferrari 456 and has commissioned many custom examples, including the stunning 456 GT Venice Cabriolet. Finished in a unique forest green color with a green interior, the soft top is taken from a Mercedes SL but retains the classic Ferrari V12. Among the other 456 Venice-badged Ferraris in the collection is an incredibly stunning estate that was seized in London not long ago. The Ferrari FX also has a place in the Sultan's garage, as does the Ferrari Mythos. This is a brief overview of the many Ferraris included in this amazing collection. Number 2. Bentleys. Many of Sultan's Bentleys were built in the 1980s and 1990s and are based on the Azure or Continental models. VinWiki estimates that this Bentley car alone is worth around $80 million. The Bentley Dominator SUV is one of the most unusual SUVs because it is a Bentley SUV that was launched long before the Bentayga. The Sultan was wealthy enough to order several SUVs, which were said to have been borrowed from Range Rover. Each cost approximately $4.6 million, and these cash injections helped Bentley survive the difficult times of the 1990s. Other unique Bentley models in the collection include the Continental R Superfast, Buccaneer GT Coupe, and Java with a powerful twin-turbocharged V8 engine. The latter was also ordered in station wagon form. Number 3. Porsches. The Porsche collection includes 32 Porsche 928 S4s, part of a larger group of 55,000 928s. The 928 was never as revered as the 911, but it proved that Porsche could expand into other segments if it wanted to, providing a more comfortable alternative to the GT 911 at the time. Moreover, the 928 model was so good that the Sultan added more than 50 pieces to his collection. He also owns more than one Porsche 959, even though fewer than 350 of the cars were ever produced. At some point, the Sultan ordered a Porsche 911 964 with an X88 powerplant and striking horizon blue paint, which at the time was owned by Jensen Button. Another standout model is the Door 962 Le Mans, a race car based on the Porsche 962. Only 13 road versions were produced, 5 of which are known to have been owned by the Sultan. The Carrera GT is also part of an extensive collection. Number 4. Aston Martins. Sultan has several modified Aston Martins, including the AM3, a Grand Tourer based on the Vantage but with a unique body from Pininfarina. The dark stripes on the nose are a particularly distinctive feature of the unusual style. In the 1990s, the Sultan also ordered the Aston Martin the 5/8 Vantage Special Series 2, with coachbuilder Zagato responsible for the updated body design. A few years ago, Bonham sold a 1994 Aston Martin Vantage coupe that previously belonged to the Sultan. But not only did he stick around in the 1990s, he ordered around 10 Aston Martin 177s, which is quite a feat considering only 77 were produced. Powered by a 7.3-liter V12 engine, the 177 can reach speeds of 220 miles per hour. Number 5. Rolls-Royce. The Sultan of Brunei was previously listed in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2011 as the owner of the world's largest private Rolls-Royce collection. It is estimated that there are over 600 unique models of the S*** period of ecstasy figures, although current quantities are unknown. Surprisingly, it accounted for almost half of all Rolls-Royce sales in the 1990s. On his wedding day, the Sultan walked out in a silver Spur 2 car coated in 24-karat gold. To say it was a disgusting display of wealth would be an understatement. After these customizations, the silver Spur 2 was valued at approximately $14 million. Other luxury Rolls models include the Phantom V, several Phantom Royales and the Statesman. Phantom V is known to have previously belonged to the British monarchy. Another surprising addition is the Rolls-Royce Phantom 2 Continental, also known as the Star of India. This 1934 model sold for approximately $14 million, earning it a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. Number 6. McLarens. The Sultan reportedly owned 10 of the 106 McLaren F1s produced. Only 3 of these F1s were GT versions with extended, long-tail engines. The body, and of course one of these very rare cars, became the property of the Sultan. Last year, an image of this GT being loaded onto an airplane was posted on the Brunei Car Collection Instagram page. The family also owns 2 more McLaren F1 LMs. Only 5 examples of the track-oriented LM were built, with changes such as reduced sound insulation and no sound system and rear wing. Number 7. BMW Nazca M12 Concept. The successor to the M1, was presented at the 1991 Geneva Motor Show. The V12 engine is shared with the 850i. Nonetheless, the Sultan's power and wealth were enough to force Edeldesign to produce their own version for him. This can almost be considered the final, proper, performance. The Hyundai i8, a BMW supercar equipped with a powerful, large-capacity engine, is more of an experimental experiment in high-performance hybrids. Number 8. Bugatti. What would the world's wildest car collection be without Bugatti? The Sultan of Brunei has reportedly ordered several Bugatti EB 110s. Only 139 units of the 1990s mid-engine EB 110 supercar were produced. One of the cars owned by the family has chassis 39003 and is painted yellow with a Nero Incios interior. Delivered in early 1994. This was the 4th EB 110 SS ordered by the Sultan. Also, there is EB 110S, chassis 39001, sold in the late 2000s. It has a silver finish and comes with a plaque that reads, Bugatti is pleased to produce the first EB 110S Super Sport for the royal family of Brunei. The EB 110's 3.5-liter V12 engine is equipped with 4 turbochargers and delivers a top speed of over 210 miles per hour. The more modern Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport is also considered part of the collection. As mentioned, it is impossible to cover every vehicle in the Sultan's collection. However, there are also a few individual models worth mentioning as they are currently in the collection or will be in the collection at some stage. Mercedes-Benz S73T AMG wagon. Long before every other Mercedes received the AMG badge, this manufacturer created something special. The S73T AMG wagon is based on the Mercedes-Benz S-Class W140 but is powered by a monster 7.3-liter V12 engine shared with the Pagani Zonda C12S. Its output was over 550 horsepower, which was quite a lot for the 1990s. It is even more interesting that this performance is the newly designed W140 station wagon. Koenigsegg CCXR. The rare CCXR, valued at $1.3 million when purchased, is a clean version of the CCX with a 4.8-liter flex fuel engine that can run on biofuel. Despite this, it is still capable of producing over 1,000 horsepower. When it comes to driving on E85 biofuel, the Sultan is one of the few people with access to this special machine. In conclusion, it is known that the Sultan of Brunei's collection also includes cars such as Brabus G700, Jaguar XJ220, Mercedes-Benz SL, Lamborghini Diablo, Lamborghini Arauco, and Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR Coupe. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.